Welcome back to another typical PNW Guy YouTube video. I got another item in. This is one of the very last things I need for my upper build. Huge shout out to Brownells for sending this out. So it is a Vortex 30mm low ring. Now these get sold individually, and as you can see, there is 3 screws per side, and this is the low ring, so it is like 0.83 inches tall from like the base to the middle of the ring. And the reason why I did that is because the QRP mount is going to be too tall for the Aimpoint PRO, because this is going on the carry handle build. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, once you unbox it, you have this nice little note card that was folded up, and it is the installation or the assembly instructions. So pretty nice. Pretty nice. But otherwise you have obviously the ring, and it looks like you have a crush washer. So once you torque it down, it will lay flat. Again, there's your 6 screws to apply tons and tons of pressure onto that tube. You do have the Allen key with the star pattern. But I went with this because, well, this is going to be too big. So you can see how low that is, how much smaller it is. So again, these are sold individually. I believe this is like 24, 25 bucks per ring for the size, and I got the smallest size on Brownells. So a little bit about it. It is 7075 T6 aluminum, so it's going to be pretty freaking strong. You still have the Vortex lifetime warranty on this kind of stuff. You also have the Brownells warranty, so no matter what path I go, if this fails, I can get a new one. So that's cool. But you do tighten this nut right here, this big one, the mounting one, to 35 to 45 inch pounds. So not foot pounds, but inch pounds once it's mounted. And then each one of these little screws, each one of those is going to be between 15 and 18 inch pounds also. So this ring will sit on top of this like so, and then this goes onto the carry handle mount, and the PRO, it'll sit nice, and it'll have a nice like GWatt blood diamonds type vibe. Now I did have a video all about the Aimpoint PRO, but because of a hashtag I used, Instagram or YouTube deleted it. So might make another one, might not. There is a ton of Aimpoint PRO videos out there. Matter of fact, my buddy Malar, it's Malar time, is doing one. So if you need to, go catch his. But as always, Brownells sent this out because this, again, wasn't going to cut it. Even though this middle section on the QRP2 mount comes out, look how bulky this is. Look how bulky that is. Now, it is a 30mm scope mount, technically, so any would do. But, like, review-wise, the number of screws, kind of the material, I didn't want steel. Now, this is made in China, so that's the only downside. Do prefer made in America, but review-wise, these seem to be pretty freaking good. Price-wise, they're on par with most other stuff. It is a 30mm, so it's not anything too spectacular. Obviously, you have the locking lug. You have all the good stuff. It's pretty low profile. But yeah, stay tuned. I will be posting pictures on my Instagram. But as always, huge shout out to Brownells. BOP10 saves you money on most orders over $150. And comment, what's your favorite scope ring? Not really into the scope ring thing exactly, more into like optic mounts. So this will be interesting. Excited to see how it works, but I'm glad that they gave me this because I didn't know it was the star pattern, and I don't have much of those laying around. So exciting stuff there. But as always, guys, I appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, do all the stuff, and as always, peace.